Alright, so let's talk about my next couple of upcoming projects here.
Necronomicon is coming.
Okay, so before I get into things, I just also wanted to mention that my book Magical Theater is on Amazon. All you gotta do is search for it. Just search Magical Theater. That's Magic with a K, so Magickal Theater, and it's Theater. And my book is on there. It's blue with some. The background has like bluish curtains, and the main theme of the book cover is blue. It goes over the psychology of magic and breaks down ritual, the regular pagan ritual format, in a way that you can understand how it activates things both energetically on the outside and inside of you, and also things in your mind to open yourself up to the way that magic actually works, and explains it in a psychological model, which gives both skeptics and people that and noobs and people that have been in the idea of paganism and ritual practice for a while kind of a better, deeper understanding, and that's the aim of the book. So search for that on Amazon if you want it, and I think that it would really help you also digest basically any other pagan book, any other kind of ritual, and any of the things that I talk about here on my channel. So I haven't made a video in a little while, and I'm going to get back into some Necronomicon videos soon. If you guys want me to discuss anything Necronomicon wise, drop it in the comments of any of my videos, because I tend to look at and respond to all of them, at least with a like or dislike for you haters. And I try to gain some inspiration from what you guys need to learn more about and what you guys want to know more about. So let me go into my next couple of projects. One, my Lamadou Dingir manuscript that I am unable to publish due to copyright issues, because I basically took the Necronomicon itself and annotated it with a truckload of understandings and stuff. It was my way of working through the book. So the main publisher of the Necro doesn't like that. So what I'm basically trying to do now is I'm making a gate-walking workbook, and I have a working title for that my buddies know, where I'm basically going to make a pun out of it. This is me, go figure. And so what it is it's a workbook that allows you to understand exactly how to do the gate walking, and what to take notes on, and what to do before the ritual and after the rituals. I should have said rituals before, but I just corrected myself. So anyway, what it does is it helps you to prepare for the gate walking, understand everything that you need to do the gate walking, and basically journal your way through it. That's what part of the book is going to be, is spacing for journaling about things. And this doesn't just go through the gates of the Zonai. It also goes into Ganzir, which is a given because that's part of the gate walking, Arzir, which happens afterwards, and also walking with the shiny herd, which is discussed in the Necro if you know how to read it and know where to look. So that's one other thing that I'm working on. I am also working on, I have cooking in the background other different things to add to a second installment of the Magical Theater, where it's basically going to be Magical Theater Encore, where I go into more psychological analysis of magic and ritual, which that's way in the preliminary stages. Is practically a zygote in the back of my head. Would you not bite me? That's Reese's tail right there, in case you guys can't tell. She's being a little bit nitpicky. Here. This one. Yeah. See those eyes? Those mean death. Anyway, so the next thing that I'm working at is, so for one of my viewers who nicknames me Coldwater, I am a huge fan, if you guys couldn't get the idea, of The Magicians, both the book series and the TV show. I've actually started reading the books after watching the TV show, and I really like the way that they break down spell work and they turn it into an art, a science, something you have to learn, something you have to practice, something you have to digest. And one of the things that I really like is the idea of having to actually manipulate the energies with your hands. And through discussions with a buddy of mine about how you can manipulate sigils, not just on paper, but also by tracing them in the air in a way of invoking energies that kind of matches with the way that spells are done in the Magicians. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a system of how to invoke energies, how to draw sigils, how to draw power, and how to just manipulate the energies of ritual and magic, both in ceremonial and quick magic and stuff, with hand motions, gestures, and I guess that's the only way you could word it, hand motions and gestures, and postures, I guess you could say, which is also ties into the theatrics and stuff, because it not only activates energies but also psychology stuff in your mind. But I'm building a system on how to do that, and I'm going to create a book out of that, so you could take the book, learn how to do that kind of thing, and then adapt it to any kind of magical system that you work with that has sigils. Also, even creating your own custom sigils and being able to use this system in that way. So I talked about the gatewalking workbook, and then I just talked about the what I nicknamed the handy magic, which is doing magical manipulation with sigils and gestures with your hands. So currently, I've been just digesting a lot of astrology stuff and things that have to do with correspondences with your hands and fingers and elements and planets and whatnot, and coming up with a system for that. I have no idea how I'm going to put that into a book. It's gonna take a lot of artistry and a lot of drawing and stuff to create like the figures to demonstrate how I kind of figured out how to do this. And then that will also be a book. So I have 2 books in the works. This summer, I actually don't have as much work as I normally do, so I'm going to be diving into my books with that. And I really think that the first thing that's going to come out, because I have 90% of the book done, is the Gatewalking Workbook, where I have the majority of the structure done. I just thought of something I wanted to add to the intro prior to making this video. And then I'm going to throw in some astrological correspondences and stuff, which with each of the Zonai and Ganzir and Arzir and the Shiny Herd, to give everybody an idea of exactly how to do the gate walking. So you have like a gate walking manual, per se. So let me know what you guys think about that. And if anybody has ordered my book, let me know what you think about it. And so that's what I'm working on so far. I will probably make some videos on the handy magic stuff when I get around to it. But in terms of Necronomicon videos, drop me in the comments about things that might be a little bit confusing to you, that you guys want me to go over, that you might want me to do some clarification on. Hopefully, once the school year ends, I'm going to be able to have some more time to both put into my books and into making videos. So questions, comments, complaints, concerns, issues, drop them in the comments. Send me an email, priestofthenecro@gmail.com. You can also tweet me at ThosPhoenix. And for everybody that always asks, how do I contact you? Yeah, I say that in all my vids. It's always in the description. And just drop me a comment if you just want to, you know, if you're like, yo, I want to know about blank. Drop it in the comments. Or send me an email, because emails take me a couple of days to get back to, but comments I tend to get back to pretty fast. So let me know what you guys think, and good hunting.